I tried doing a video yesterday and it didn't work because I had the zoom on, and it wasn't silly enough to warrant putting it up, but it affected it enough that I couldn't put it up. You know, some days you just wake up in a good mood and you just want to do all the things that make you happy.
Let me say yeah.
Thought about hat on backwards. Bought this auto assembly.
Let me say yeah.
Got lights in it. I like to wear it this way though. We'll see if I get copyrighted for that. Whatever. Oh! Yesterday I did a video. Yesterday I tried to do a video and the video didn't work because when I tried to do the video I had the zoom on and I tried to do it over there with the shelves behind me. Which is kind of my new favourite way of doing it. But it didn't work because I had the zoom on and it was like that much of my face because the angle was like... There were many reasons why it didn't work and I didn't put it up. I know lots of people wanted me to put the silly version up, but it wasn't silly enough to warrant putting it up. But it wasn't... It just didn't happen. I bought a new toy. I went to the shop. When you lose your job... I didn't lose my job, I'm self-employed, but I had a contract that I thought was going to last for ages. It turns out it really didn't last for ages. It lasted for a couple of weeks. I managed to squirrel enough money away in those couple of weeks by having a job that paid quite well for a little while, that I'm kind of not panicking too much about having a nice long holiday for Christmas. It's going to turn out to maybe 2.5 weeks. But I got work booked for January, so I'm not going to... I went to Toys R Us and bought a toy. Boop! For fucking Ultra Magnus. I would like it if Ultra Magnus was the whitest white of the white. I would like it if he was the colour of, and I'm just going to... Maybe Masterpiece Wheeljack. That'd be nice. If he was a Combiner Wars Prowl. You know when you get that ridiculously white plastic that just means you're slightly afraid to touch it to make it dirty, but there's nothing quite like... That's what I feel he ought to look like. This is a good toy. This is good toy. I wasn't going to buy it. I have no affiliation with Ultra Magnus. Nothing makes me go, whoa, Ultra Magnus, I've got to buy an Ultra Magnus. Borders dude, Ian, he really likes Ultra Magnus, and I don't understand it. Because we all know that really, if you're going to get into a character, it really should be Optimus Prime. However, I wasn't going to buy Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus. I saw the Power Master Prime that they're going to make at Star Wars. Have you been to see Star... Everything I needed it to be. Fantastic. They're doing a Power Master Optimus Prime of this mould, but it'll be very, very different. It's absolutely... What annoyed me was actually I was looking at people that saying it's not that good and it doesn't look like Optimus Prime, and I just don't see how it could look any more fucking like Optimus Prime, and it really annoyed me. But I am also very aware that I'm slightly biased. So I bought the toy. I lost the job. I bought the toy. The first thing you should definitely do when you lose your job is go out and spend £50 on a stupid toy that you're going to play with 3 times and then put on a shelf if it's lucky, as opposed to just a box and then buy in the shed sometime. My shelves are a mess. I might do them over the Christmas break. It is the Christmas break. I might do it today. Dust holds them together. Ray used to tell us that. Ray. I hope he's doing all right. Should we make it a robot? That's my favourite thing. Right, okay. My YouTuber of the year is Bisto Yeti. I was thinking about it this morning. He almost wasn't YouTuber of the year by having the same toy 3 weeks in a row for Transformer of the Week, which I didn't like. I didn't mind, really. It's nice that he talks about stuff, but... And I'm jealous of him owning the toy, but you can see the wheels turning. I want that toy a lot. It's a very, very beautiful looking toy. It's offering us something that Hasbro just isn't offering us at the moment, which is okay, because Hasbro has its demographic. Hasbro has its plan. Yes, it has a plan of what it wants to do. It's important that they stick to that plan, and that's fine. And that's why MMC, people like that, are offering us the good shit. But I really want I really want an Anakin lightsaber. After watching The Force Awakens, everybody knows that Anakin's lightsaber is in it. I'm not giving anything away. It was in the fucking trailer that came out. I want one so bad. They're about 130 quid on eBay. And I've spent an hour more, maybe, just watching videos about lightsabers. And for all the saber forge stuff and all of that sort of stuff, I just want a Force Effects fixed blade, accurate, lovely looking Anakin Skywalker lightsaber. Minimus fuck Knuckles. I don't know what his proper name is. Look, let's do that. Brum brum, little brum brum car. I don't like it. Why? Someone tell me why. This is apparently something to do with the comics. Little guys should not pilot big guys. Okay? We talked about this on the podcast, the TFYTC Modcast, which you can find on YouTube or on SoundCloud. I might try and put links to it down below. Go and fucking look at it. If you're on the TFYTC, I think it's your duty to go and listen to three twats ramble about nothing for probably just slightly more than an hour, because we enjoy it and you should show your bloody support of what we're doing. However, apparently this has got something to do with IDW Comics. Apparently, it's the dumb thing now that a little tiny vulnerable fucktard of a robot would control a great big powerful monster. That's silly. I don't understand it. It's like having a tank and wearing the pilot of the tank on the outside. What? Ah, no, stop it. Anyway, Minimus fuckiness. He's a little brum brum car. You can see his hands on the outside. His feet. It doesn't. I would have liked the Takara one purely because the Takara one didn't come with Minimus Maximus or whatever his stupid fucking name is. I don't care. If I've got it wrong, you can put it in the box below. That's fine. I'm still not going to care if you correct me. Oh, you do that. And you do that. I quite like being in my old position. Star Wars was good. And then you take that and then put that on his back, and lights are still going on. And there he is, little man. And I like the fact that when he stood upright, his Autobot logo on his bum flap is the right way up, which is quite nice. He's got detailing, I suppose. I hope that's working. Stand up. Stay. Quite clever the way he's painted his little red eyes in. I don't like it. I don't know why it's there. I haven't got a clue. I don't know how long I've been doing this, and I've been talking for ages, and I've not even got to the main event. Is this foreplay? Ooh. Christmas is coming. I'm going to take the guns off. You've got gun storage. Hang on. Let me show you. Let me show you. I don't know why I do this anymore. I like the laugh. I like laughing. I like laughing at myself. One of them. The guns go on the side. It's got storage. Can we remove them? And we'll talk about them shortly. He will adjust like that so he can go. I'm assuming that you can drag that down and then take Combiner Wars cars and put them in the hole. But I've not tried it, because all my Combiner Wars cars are part of Combiner Wars robots on the big shelf. See what I mean about the problem when you start doing a display, your display becomes a stumbling block for your fun, because you can't take stuff down and just play with it. Anyway, he's got a hole at the back. This thing here is very clever. It's got ramps that will go up there, so you can drive in, and then it can go me, and then But the problem is that the front end of this will be smaller than a Sunstreaker or a Prowl. Why isn't there a Jazz in Combiner Wars? I'd buy that fucking straight away. A Jazz would be made of super bright white plastic. Why isn't there a Jazz? Rude. That's about it. He has beautiful. This guy needs a pin wash. He needs a pin wash. Maybe not instead of a black. I might do a dark blue pin wash just to bring out. But detail wise, it's absolutely just smashed to death with sculpted shit all the way up the side. I really like that. That's clever. On the top, loads of sculpted shit. On the front, loads of sculpted shit. I might do a black pin wash on this and then just use a hat's itchy. Maybe the hat wasn't such a good idea. No! It's Backwards Hat Saturday. It's Backwards Hat Saturday. Backwards Hat Saturday. Put some pictures on the Facebook page, please. Of just backwards hat wearing. Let's make it a fucking robot. Yeah! We're going to take these off. You got these. I don't really like them. They're coming useful later on. They don't look good on the shoulders. They look good somewhere else. You already know where they're going to go. I'm going to show you later on because that's how we do it. Where do we start? We're going to take this and take it out. This is lovely and strong. It's got a very soft, detented ratchet kind of thing going on. It's fine. It's good. We're going to open that. Yeah, let's do the arms. Okay, so you're going to take that. You're going to rotate that. You're going to push that and pop that up like that and push that down like that, and then you're going to take this piece and you're going to flap it back on its own ratchet thing that goes there like that, which is going to reveal Fisty. She's got fingers that can open and they can close. We're going to do second verse, same as the first. Stealing other people's material, it doesn't matter. Do that like that and do that like that and fingers open. Yeah. So now we're going to go on. Now, I like this. You know, sometimes there's a piece of transformation that really gives you a bit of a robo-chubby. Can you see all this gubbins here? The little welly bit there that's there? There. Set there again. Open that up. Okay. Put your thumb... Put your thumb in the hole. It's all innuendo today, isn't it? It's been a little while. It's on my mind. So you're going to put that like that. And you're going to put that like... Motherfucker. It's very difficult to make it let go. There we go. We've done it. Okay, so now you've got this flappy bit. I just want you to think. I want you to have it in the back of your brain that this... that sits over his feet is his chest. Okay, so we're just going to leave that alone. I'll show you that in a moment. Okay, it's all good. So we're going to take the ready bits. We're going to lift them off the sides. They're only on little peggy weggies. It's all good. And we're going to flap that down. Soft detents again, not ratchets, just a soft. The plastic. What you're hearing is more the plastic rattling than the click of. It's nice. It feels good. It's hollow on the back of the thighs. I don't care. I have noticed that if I have the lamp on in the bottom corner while I'm watching the television, just so it's not too dark in the room, all these white bits glow in the dark because they're so thin the light comes through them. I'm not sure that's sort of how it ought to be, but it's fine. It's fine. It's saving us more money so they can do more advertising. More advertising is more toys. More toys is more toys. Success is its own success. So what we're going to do is you've got here, if you lift that out and move that back, you've got this little peg that goes up in there. So you're going to keep moving that round until it reaches the other slot and push it in the slot. You're going to do the same thing over here because I've already showed you what it looks like. You're going to take the white bit and lift it up. You're going to take the white bit and you're going to lift it up, and then you're going to take these great big lumps here, pull it on this lovely white pin thing forward, like that. Give him feeties, which is rather lovely. Oh, that's going to go in there. Oh, is that hook in there? It does hook in there. Oh, it doesn't really hook in there, but that's because that's not on properly. So if I hook that like that. Oh, yeah, because you've got a double little clip there, which means everything's in place. See? They've covered all the bases. Everything locks together. I like that. Ben Watson's got a brawl. Everyone moans about it, but Ben did some good photography. Lisa Darkest Hour and Ben Waspshot are really the photographers of the year, aren't they? There is another person who's just started posting on the page that specifically does just photos of loads of Transformers, and while they are really, really good photos, there's something about Ben being inspired and just picking the toy up and going into the force of nature and taking photos of stuff. We should all follow his lead. What we're going to do is take that, lift it up ever so gently, spin it round, okay? We're going to put that down like that. We're going to, and this is never easy. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I actually hurt my fingernail. I hurt my thumbnail this morning while trying to push this because it's an arsehole. But you see it's on a slider. That's what makes it spin. So all you got to do is push that down. That then fixes this in place. Then you can push the cabin down into place, which slots in with the power of nothing. Oh, what is it? No, just the that's it. But then you got these red nipples. They got nubbins, and then you got holes. We like to put nubbins in holes. Oh, that goes in there. That goes in there like that. Which means that's all really beautifully secured and lovely. I've gone off too early. So we're going to take that and open the chest. That's clever. Oh, dear. And the head's in the chest. And just think about what I said for a moment. Let me close this for a minute, and then we'll talk about Animus Fuckamus. Let's stand him up properly. Think about what I said a minute ago. Yes? Just keep it in your brain. When I said to you, think about where it is, the flap, the chest flap that I showed you, was over where his shins go. But now his shins are all the way down here, and his chest flap is all the way up here. That is good Transformers. That's really good. I love that. That's little things like that that make me happy. There might be something going on which is going to make next year a better year. And I was talking to this person about... I can't really say anything. But I was describing what I liked about robots. And that's what I like... The engineering on them sometimes catches me off guard. And you're just like, oh, that's so clever. It gives me this little plastic clickety ratchet toy boner. It's like Provider from is it Make Toys? I don't know. He's lovely, isn't he? He's super sexy. He's super sexy. Look at him. He's just, well, that's the wrong way up, and that's like that. Okay. Now, what you do is you take these and you can put them on the shoulder pads like that, like the G1 toy. I will never, ever, ever, ever own a G1 Ultra Magnus. It's just so many people are so in love with that toy, and it's an abomination. I despise it. I really despise it. It's hideous. You can buy the trailer arse of an Ultra Magnus for £1 at Auto Assembly. That's how good that fucking thing is. Yet it will cost you 8 million quid for a nice condition white Optimus body to go in it. And that's a fucking hideous jip in itself. He's got guns. The guns have handles. Handles have hands. Hands are on the end of his arms. So all you do is you hope. You really hope and pray that you can get this right. But it is just hope. Because they don't sit very well in his hands. They sort of fall out quite a lot. You've got to finagle them quite a lot. Finagle's one of my favourite words. It doesn't really mean anything. I think someone made it up at some point, sometime. So yeah, you can hold guns like that and go pew, pew, pew. But if you take the guns out, because I'm not a fan of the guns, and being Combiner Wars, it combines, so you've got a hole, and you've got a peg. Mustn't do it. Hold yourself back, Dave. Hold back with the innuendo, Dave. It's all good. And you're going to... Oh, I didn't do these, look. Bad, Davey. Take that, flap that, put it on, and you've got a clip. Take that, flap that, put it up, and you've got a clip. I've made the back of his legs. Look how filled in the back of his legs are. Look how filled in his legs are. All of that leg is made of different pieces. That shouldn't fill in as well as it does. That should have typical Combiner Wars emptiness, but it does. Clever. I like it. If you take his shoulder pad missiles off, and then take the shoulder pad missiles and put them on the gun thing up here and the gun thing up here. Ultra Magnus has no wrist swivels. He's got space for wrist swivels. He just doesn't have wrist swivels, which is a shame. He does have these big gussets. I'm doing it again. Gusset. On there. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up his fisty. You're going to take the shaft. Put that on there. Close that. And he's got his Ultra Magnus hammer. Magnus hammer! A bit like the band hammer. I've noticed recently... Talking about the band hammer, there has been a question raised recently that one of our newest patrons is 13. And is a little bit spammy. Do we want to regulate the age of people who frequent the site? Or is that taking the control of how we want to have fun a stage too far? Is it being too controlling? Does it make me a bad person? Does it make us bad? Us's. He's got an Ultra Magnus hammer. I like it. Someone stupid put a post up on the page the other day about Star Wars that he was all excited, and some fucking retard twat face reported his site to him because he's the admin of the page, well, one of the admins of the page, saying that this post isn't about Transformers. Life, get, rearrange those words, take it on board. I like him. What more can I say about it? I'm going to do some silly stuff now. There's some stuff that I've wanted to do for a while. Because it's holidays and because I'm feeling jolly about myself, I'm going to go and put my headphones on. I'm going to... I don't know. I'm just going to piss around with it. He does this. He does this. His feet do this. They go all the way forwards and all the way down, but you can really sort of extend the toes out nicely, which I really like. He will do that. What is it they call it? The full-on cricketer's pose, as Matt Time Lord used to call it. He will ratchet on the elbow. He won't do anything at the wrist. Can you tell me how much? Can you see how much it bothers me that he does? He needs a wrist swivel. It's upsetting. When his arms go out, the top bits stay. I'm not sure if the original... I just can't... I feel... I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's nice. He does... His head will do that. It will go up if you use the transformation joint, but that gives him a hole, basically. Great big hole. So he'll look left and right. He's not got... It's enough. It's enough. Now, Animus... Fuckamus, if you put all that up the way like that, and you put that up the way like that, please forgive me, because I'm gonna try and do this on camera as much as I possibly can, but you need to take a hole. And you need to take a nub in. Now! So if I bend him over, it's all going wrong, isn't it? Oh, there's innuendo all over the place. Innuendo bingo. I love innuendo bingo. I really love Scott Mills. He's just... if I were that way inclined, I'd definitely fancy Scott Mills. So, right, we're like that. And you put Fuck Knuckle inside Big Fuck Knuckles. Why? 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 No! And then you just close that up, which means you can just see his little head sticking out there. Beebo! It's like Megatron from the movies, isn't it? It's a little, hello! And all you do is push that back down, and he's back to being Ultra Magnus with just a little Fuck Knuckle inside. I don't. Decline. Oh! Ultra Magnus! I'll be honest, I've not put him down. I've got all this Combiner Wars tat up there. I've got full Superion with an air raid. I've got Optimus Maximus with hot rod on his chest that I bought from Hanley's in London before the world changed. And they're up there. I've not touched them. And even once I put them into combined mode and made them their combined modes, they're a bit wobbly. Whether they have the original feet or the upgrade feet. In fact, the upgrade feet are frankly fucking worse and just need something to make them work better. I just left them alone. I put them down and I left them alone. My turntable's to the right of me here, my Technics turntable. And I must admit, my pride of place new toy turntable place, the place of the place is here. So when I get a new toy and I'm asleep here, my new toy sits there. So when I go to sleep, I see it. And when I wake up, I see it. I'm still a child. Remember when you were a kiddie and you used to do that? I never left it. I don't care. Fuck off. He hasn't moved. And he's been from a truck to a bot, from a truck to a bot, from a truck to a bot. More times than any of the others. More times than hardly anything else that I've got in front of me. So, Ultra Magnus win. I can't do that right now. Proud Magnus. Shooty Magnus. He's got a gun. He's gonna kick you in the fucking balls. I'm gonna hit you with my hammer, Magnus. Where does he look good from? Yeah, look at you big badass motherfucker. Look at that. He does good posy. Whoa. Bosh. Head sculpt. Magnus, Combiner Wars. You should definitely go and get one. He's very nice. He won't be anywhere near as nice as the Optimus Prime that's going to come out. It gives me great hope for the future. TFYTC Modcast. Star Wars. Ben Davidson. Lisa Darkest Hour. Stu. Brad. Birthdays. Lots of people lately. Christmas. It's on its way. All the cool stuff.